optical isomerism. They exhibit optical isomerism. So when they'll exhibit as an optical isomerism means here, whenever they're having the chiral center, due to the presence of the chiral center, alcohols are they exhibit as an optical isomerism. Sir, what is the example of the optical isomerism? Which alcohol is exhibit as an optical isomerism means 2-butanol. So what is the molecular form of the 2-butanol means? CH3 bond, CH2 bond, CH bond, OH bond, CH3. So this we can call as a 2-butanol. So 2-butanol is it exhibit as an optical isomerism. Okay, it exhibits optical isomerism. Optical isomerism. Sir, how you're telling that either it is exhibit as optical isomerism means here because of it has a chiral center. What is the main reason means here? It has a chiral center or chiral carbon. It is that, and or either it is having asymmetric carbon. It has here asymmetric carbon. Due to the presence of the asymmetric carbon, it exhibit as here. So optical isomerism. First of all, what is meant by the chiral? Chiral or asymmetric?
Symmetry is when like you cut something in between half, both the halves are equal or same.
Simply what we can say means here the carbon which is attaches with the 4 different atoms are group of atoms. The carbon which is attaches with the 4 different atoms are group of atoms. The carbon is called as a chiral carbon. Okay, actually chi is nothing but hand. So however our fingers, okay, is once to check it out here is our hand is having all same size of the fingers or different size of the fingers are there? Different side. So like that here, if the carbon is attached with the 4 different atoms or group of atoms with that we can call as a chiral carbon, or that is only we can call as a asymmetric carbon. That is also we can call as here asymmetric carbon. Due to the presence of the asymmetric carbon atom, alcohols are they exhibit as a optical activity and they exhibit as a optical isomerism also. Clear?
Yeah, sir, clear.
Okay, so right now. So we'll go for the preparation of alcohols. We'll see some preparation of alcohols. Okay. Preparation of alcohols. Preparation of alcohols. So how you are going to prepare the alcohols? Okay. How you are going to prepare the alcohols? The first one is first my point is here from alkenes. From alkenes we can prepare. Okay, so before going to this one, we have 3 types of the alcohols. So how many types of the alcohols? 3 types. So primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, tertiary alcohol. 3 alcohols are there. Okay, we have 3 types of the alcohols: primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, and tertiary alcohol. Okay, now let us see here. So we can prepare as a different alcohols from the alkene. Okay, so we already are seeing this. I think so. You studied about these reactions in the 11th standard. Hydrocarbons, alkenes chapter it is there. In chemical properties of the alkenes, there you may studied about this one here. Okay, so for example, what is the simplest alkene means here? Ethene. CH2 double bond CH2. Okay, CH2 double bond CH2. Okay, addition of water molecule. If the alkenes are, it undergoes the addition reaction with the water molecule. If it undergoes the addition reaction with the water molecule means it forms as a ethanol. Okay, the addition of the water molecule is example of electrophilic addition reaction. The addition of water molecule to the alkene is here example of electrophilic addition. Electrophilic addition reaction. It is the example of electrophilic addition reaction. Okay. Now, sir, what is the electrophilic addition reaction? Ritu, do you have any idea what is the electrophilic addition reaction? Yakshit.
From a double bond or triple bond, there are pi bonds broken in that.
I'm asking the definition of the electrophilic addition reaction. What is meant by the electrophilic? Electrophilic addition reaction means here, for the substrate molecule, first electrophile is going to be attached, then the reaction is followed by addition of the nucleophile is called as here electrophilic addition reaction. So what is meant by the electrophilic addition reaction means? First, the substrate molecule is attaches with the electrophile, then the reaction is followed by addition of nucleophile is called as a electrophilic addition reaction. So what is meant by the electrophile, which we can call as electrophile? Which we can call as electrophile. What is meant by the electrophile, ma? Which we can call as electrophile. Ritu.
Where is it H2O?
Sai Akshit, what is meant by the electrophile? Positively charged ions are called as a electrophile. Positively charged ions are called as here electrophiles. Okay. And negatively charged ions are called as a nucleophile. Okay. Positively charged ions are called as electrophile and negatively charged ions are called as a nucleophile. Okay. If the water molecule is, it undergoes to the ionization, it forms as a H plus and OH minus ions. If the water molecule is, it undergoes to the ionization, it forms as a H plus and OH minus ions. Now you got the clarity? Okay. Now in this one, let us see. When these pi electrons are shifted in this direction, this carbon get as a negative charge and this carbon get as a positive charge. Negatively charged carbon is attached with the H plus ion and positively charged carbon is attached with the OH minus ion. Hence it is converted into, if H plus is going to be attached to this carbon atom, it is CH2 group is converted into the CH3 and CH2 group is attached to the OH minus. If it is attached with the OH minus means it forms ethanol. Okay, so what is the name of the product you got means here? You got as a ethanol. Okay, and this is also we can call as a ethyl alcohol. This also we can call as a ethyl alcohol is the product. Now we got the clarity, Ritu?
Yeah, sir, got it.
Okay. Now, whatever the alcohol it is formed, either it is a primary alcohol or secondary alcohol or a tertiary alcohol, ma.
Secondary alcohol, sir.
Check it out, Ritu. Slowly. Don't get tense. Don't get tense. Whatever the alcohol it is formed, okay, either it is primary or secondary or tertiary. 1 degree, 2 degree or 3 degree. Sai Akshit? Whether it is a primary
Yes, sir.
alcohol. What is the, either it is a primary alcohol or secondary alcohol or tertiary alcohol?
Sir, primary?
Very good, Sai Akshit. It is primary alcohol. Okay, the OH group which is attached to the primary carbon, Primary carbon is nothing but the carbon which is attaches with neighboring only one carbon atom is called as a primary. So when the ethene is, it undergoes to the addition of water molecule. Okay, when it is undergoes to the addition of water molecule reaction means it forms as a primary alcohol. Okay, now if I had given secondary, that means here unsymmetrical alkene, that means CH2, CH3 bond, CH double bond, CH2. So this also it undergoes the addition reaction, addition of water molecule. Okay, this also it undergoes to the addition reaction. It is also follows the electrophilic addition only. Okay, but we have a one condition. We have a condition. Okay, now what is the name of the reactant means here? 1, 2, 3. So the name of the reactant is propene. Propene. What is the name of the reactant means here? Propene. If the propene is, it undergoes to the addition reaction. Okay, addition reaction means OH group is going to be attached to which carbon? Either it is the first carbon atom or second carbon atom. It attaches to the first carbon atom or second carbon atom. Ritu?
Yes, sir, could you repeat once? Your voice got blurred out.
What is the product is forming in this reaction?
CH3, CH bond with CH3 and OH attached to the second carbon.
Second carbon or first carbon atom?
The middle carbon is second carbon.
OH is going to be attached to the second carbon atom. Why the OH is going to be attached to the second carbon atom? Why not to the first carbon atom? Whatever you said, correct only, ma. But what is the reason? What is the reason? Ritu, first of all, the given alkene is unsymmetrical alkene. The given alkene is here unsymmetrical. When the unsymmetrical alkenes are, it undergoes to the addition reaction. It follows Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov rule. So what is meant by the Markovnikov rule means here in unsymmetrical alkene, the negative ion, that means according to the Markovnikov rule, the negative ion is attaches the carbon which is having less number of hydrogen atoms in an alkene. Okay, so here according to the Markovnikov rule, the negative ion is going to be attaches the carbon which is having less number of alkene is called as a Markovnikov rule. Okay, now which we can call as alkene part means wherever the double bond it is there. In between the carbon-carbon double bond it is there, means that part only we are considering it is as a alkene. Now the double bond is present in between the first carbon atom and second carbon atom. Okay, the double bond is present in between first carbon atom and second carbon atom. If you compare the first carbon and second carbon, which carbon is having the less number of hydrogens? Either first or second. First carbon is having 2 hydrogen, second carbon is having 1 only. So which one is having the less number of hydrogens means second carbon atom. So due to that reason only, OH group is attached to the second carbon and hydrogen is going to be attached to the first carbon. Then it forms as a alcohol. Whatever the alcohol it is formed, either it is the primary alcohol or secondary alcohol or tertiary alcohol. Whatever the alcohol it is formed, either it is primary or secondary or tertiary.
Secondary, sir?
Very good, very good, Ritu. It is secondary alcohol. Okay, secondary alcohol is the major product. Secondary alcohol is here major product. Sir, why it is the major product means here the major and minor products of the alcohol can be explained based on the stability of the carbocation. Okay, they explain here based on stability of based on stability of carbocations. Okay. Now in this one you will get as a primary carbocation. In this one you will get as a secondary carbocation. So which one is more stable means here secondary carbocation is more stable than that of the primary carbocation. Okay. So which one is more stable means secondary carbocation is more stable than the primary carbocation. So due to that reason only secondary alcohol is we are taking as a major product. Now we got the clarity. And one more example.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we already discussed some example here. So one question that I am giving here. If bond CH double bond CH2, if it undergoes to the addition of water molecule, what is the product it is going to be formed? Any one of them. So number I'll write 1, 2. OH group is attached to which carbon atom? OH is going to be attached to which carbon atom? OH is going to be attached to which carbon atom?
Sir, first,
First carbon atom, Ritu. Very good, Ritu. So why it is attached to the first carbon atom only? Why not to the second carbon atom?
less number of hydrogens.
Less number of hydrogens, very good. It is also follows the Markovnikov rule. And if you see one more thing also means here CH bonds CH3, this one is becomes as a OH. Actually, benzyl carbon is more stable. Okay, and same question I had seen somewhere, that's why I had given, but I didn't give exactly correct question here. Actually, question is like this. CH2 bond CH double bond CH2. If it undergoes to the addition of water molecule, what is the product it is going to be formed? And what is the IUPAC name of the product? This today I had seen some NCERT extract some, it is that recently Disha publication one question, a question bank it is published. Okay. So in that one I had seen this question. What is the name of the product it is forming? What is the name, IUPAC name of the product? Now the given reaction also it follows the Markovnikov rule only because of it is unsymmetrical alkene. It is not the symmetrical alkene. What is an IUPAC name of the product? So this type of questions already we had seen in the preparation of the haloalkanes. Where we had seen this kind of questions means we had seen in the preparation of haloalkanes also we had seen. Can I explain, ma? Actually, according to the Markovnikov rule, so we can start the numbering from here. 1, 2, 3. So we can expect OH group is going to be attached to the CH. OH group is going to be attached to the CH, but it is not attaching to the CH. Sir, it is secondary carbon. Okay, clearly I'll explain. When these pi electrons are shifted on these carbon atom, this carbon get as a negative charge and this carbon get as a positive charge. Whatever the positively charged carbon it is that is the secondary carbocation. If you see the stability order, benzyl carbocation is more stable than the top tertiary carbocation, then secondary carbocation, then primary carbocation. Sir, we can convert the secondary carbocation into tertiary carbocation. How we can convert the secondary carbocation into tertiary carbocation means by 1-2 shift. By 1-2 shift. Okay. So which one are they involved in the 1-2 shift means either it may be hydrogen or either it may be methyl group or it may be phenyl group also it is going to be shift from one carbon atom to another carbon atom. Sir, what is going to be the 1-2 shift means? Let us see. What are the secondary carbon it is that we are considering it is as a 1. and adjacent carbon. What are the adjacent carbon? It is that this one. From this one, if the hydrogen is going to be migrates to this one means here, then it is converted into CH plus bond CH2 bond CH3. Now it is converted into the benzyl carbon. So benzyl carbon is more stable. So due to that reason only OH is going to be attached to the benzyl carbon. And finally you will get the answer is here, this one. Okay. And what is the IUPAC name of this one means here? 1, 2, 3. So what is the name of this one means? 1-phenyl propanol. 1-phenyl propanol is the IUPAC name of the product. So these kind of questions are there too. NEET. You're asking NEET questions now. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Logic you understood or not?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. So Aditi, do you understood the question?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Right. So this kind of questions are there in JEE and NEET level examination. Okay. And next point. So here, anti-Markovnikov rule 1 is there. Anti-Markovnikov rule. Anti-Markovnikov rule. Anti-Markovnikov rule. Okay. So by using the anti-Markovnikov rule also we can prepare as alcohols. Sir, what is the reaction we are taking means here? From alkenes only we are preparing again. From alkenes only we are preparing the alcohols. Okay, so which reaction we are taking means what is the name reaction means here? Hydroboration oxidation reaction. Hydroboration oxidation reaction. Hydroboration oxidation reaction. So by taking the hydroboration oxidation reaction, we can prepare as alcohols. Okay. By using hydroboration oxidation reaction, we can prepare as a primary alcohols only. We cannot prepare as a secondary alcohols. Okay. And we can prepare as here primary alcohols. By using the hydroboration oxidation reaction, we can prepare primary alcohols. We can prepare primary alcohols. Sir, how we can prepare means first I'm taking as a simple example. What is the simplest alkene I'm taking means CH2 double bond CH2 I'm taking. Okay. If it is treated with first of all hydroboration, this one. First alkene is treated with diborane. Have listened the word of the diborane? What is the name of the diborane? What is the molecular formula of the diborane? What is the molecular formula of the diborane? So generally how they give the reaction in the examination means here. So simply the alkene is treated with B2H6 in presence of tetrahydrofuran. In presence of tetrahydrofuran, and reaction is H2O2 in presence of OH minus. In presence of OH minus. This is the reagent that here. Okay. So this we are taking as a CH3 bond CH2 OH. It is the symmetrical alkene. We don't have any problem. Sir, when we'll get as a problem means by taking of the unsymmetrical alkene. That means CH3 bond, CH double bond, CH2. Same reaction, same reagent. Sir, in this one, what is the product you will get means here? We will get as a primary alcohols only. CH3 bond, CH2 bond, CH2 OH. Sir, how we will get as a primary alcohols? This is the question. Okay, how we will get primary alcohol? Okay, so how we will get as a primary alcohol? How we will get as the primary alcohol means let us see the mechanism. Just you can take it over the mechanism. So how we can prepare and all? How we can prepare as a primary alcohol? Let us see first of all. First of all, we can take as a CH3 bond CH double bond CH2. Okay. First, unsymmetrical alkene is treated with diborane. Actually, B2H6 is the dimer formation. B2H6 is dimer formation. What is the monomer of this one means here? BH3. This also we can write as a BH3 taken 5. BH3 taken 5 so you will get as a B2H6 only. 2 boron atoms and 6 hydrogens are there. Okay. So I'm taking as a monomer BH3. Is BH3 is act as a Lewis acid or Lewis base? Is it act as a Lewis acid or Lewis base? What is mean the Lewis acid? Sai Akshit. What is mean by the Lewis acid? What is mean by the Lewis acid? What is meant by the Lewis acid? Ritu?
Sir, the substances which accept H plus bonding ions.
H plus bonding or electrons which accept the electrons?
Electrons, sir.
Electron acceptor is called as here Lewis acid. Why they accept the electrons means because of that the deficient electron deficient molecules. Electron acceptor is called as a Lewis acid. In this reaction, BH3 act as a Lewis acid. Okay. Now, when these pi electrons are shifted on this carbon atom, this carbon get as a negative charge and this carbon get as a positive charge. Sir, why you are shifting electron this side only? Why not you are shifting this side means here when the pi electrons are if I shifted this side means you will get this as a primary carbocation. But stability wise, primary carbocations are less stable. Which carbocations are more stable here? Which carbocations are more stable, ma? Secondary carbocations are more stable. So due to that reason only pi electrons are shifted in right side here. Okay. And Lewis acid, that means boron, it accepts the electrons here. And one hydrogen, it donates the one hydrogen too. So from boron, here if our boron is BH3 is undergoes to the ionization means it forms as a H minus and BH2 plus. Okay. H minus and BH2 plus. H minus is going to be attached to the secondary carbon. Okay. And BH2 is plus is going to be attached to the negatively charged carbon atom. If you write together means it forms as a CH3 bond, CH2 bond, CH2, BH2, CH2 and BH2. Okay, CH2 and BH2. Now, again, how many hydrogen atoms are there at boron still? Still, how many hydrogen atoms are there at boron? 2 more hydrogen atoms are there, na? That means it can react with 2 more alkyl group, 2 more alkene groups. So directly I'm taking as a 2 alkene group. That means 2 CH3 bond, CH double bond, CH2. Okay. If it is combined together, means total it forms as a CH3 bond, CH2 bond, CH2 taken 3 times. This we can call as a trialkyl boron. Okay. Again, trialkyl boron is treated with in presence of peroxide. In presence of peroxide. So what is the structure of the peroxide means? H, O bond, OH. If the hydrogen peroxide is, it undergoes to the symmetrical cleavage means, so this side you will get as a 1 OH and this side you will get as a 1 OH. If you take 3 moles of the peroxide, 3 OH groups are attached with the 3 alkyl groups. Then it forms 3 moles of the propanol. CH3 bond, CH2 bond, CH2 OH. And 3 OH groups are attached to the boron. B OH taken 3 times. So this only we can write as a H3BO3 also. This we can call as a boric acid. This we can call as a boric acid. Now, finally, what are the alcohol we got? That alcohol is the primary alcohol or secondary alcohol? The alcohol is called as a primary alcohol or secondary alcohol? Ritu? Sai Akshit? Whatever the alcohol it is formed, either it is a primary alcohol or secondary alcohol, ma?
Secondary, sir.
Ma?
Secondary.
OH, ma, once you check it out, OH is attaches to the first carbon atom only, na? First carbon is attached to the neighboring one carbon atom. Then it is primary alcohol. Okay, what is the product it forms? Means it forms as a primary alcohol. Starting what I told here, unsymmetrical alkenes are reacts with diboring. It forms as a primary alcohol. Okay, and the reaction is follows the anti-Markovnikov rule. What is meant by the anti-Markovnikov rule? The negative ion. Markovnikov rule means now only we had seen. What is meant by the Markovnikov rule? What is mean by Markovnikov rule? Markovnikov rule. First, what we had done, ma? In Markovnikov rule, the negative ion is attaches to the carbon which is having less number of hydrogens in an alkene. Now, what is meant by the anti-Markovnikov rule means? According to the anti-Markovnikov rule, the negative ions are attaches the carbon which is having more number of hydrogen atoms in an alkene. Okay, according to the Markovnikov rule, the carbon which is negative ion is attaches the carbon which is having more number of hydrogens in an alkene is called as a anti-Markovnikov rule. Now you got the clarity, all of you? Ritu and Sai Akshit? Conversions are very important. Conversions are very important in the examination. Whatever you are going to write the exam, even in board exams also, sometimes they'll give us a conversions. Even in state board also. In state board directly they're asking the question, what is hydroboration oxidation reaction? What is hydroboration oxidation reaction? What is the hydroboration oxidation reaction means? You have to write all these reactions here. Complete mechanism you have to write. Okay. Is that clear? Ritu? Then. Ritu, what are the other methods? Other methods we are using in the preparation of the alcohols, ma? From alkyl halides also we can prepare, na? First, we already discussed this one. From alkyl halides. How we can prepare the alcohols from alkyl halides? R bond X plus aqueous NaOH or aqueous AOH or silver hydroxide. Any reagent if you use means, any reagent if you use, it is converted into alcohol. R bond OH plus NaX and AgX is the product. Okay, if you are taking alkyl halide is treated with aqueous solution of the NaOH or aqueous solution of the KOH or aqueous solution of the silver hydroxide, that is only we can call as a moisture silver oxide. Moisture silver oxide also it gives as an alcohol. Okay, so this one is it undergoes to the nucleophilic substitution reaction. Okay, this one it undergoes to the nucleophilic substitution reaction. This one is undergoes to the nucleophilic substitution reaction. This is the one method we are using in the preparation of the alcohol. Now you got the clarity?
Yeah, sir, got it.
Okay. So Ritu, you do one thing. While coming anywhere tomorrow, you have a test based on the haloalkanes, haloarenes. Okay. If you read haloalkanes, haloarenes thoroughly, means it is very easy to understand this chapter. Okay. So once you go
Okay.
through full chapter,
Sure, sir.
so then we'll continue in the next class. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.